Now that we understand the difference between direct and indirect communication, let's explore practical strategies for mastering global feedback and negotiations. A key strategy is to build trust first. In relationship-oriented cultures, such as those in Japan, Latin America, and India, you must prioritize establishing rapport before discussing specific terms or giving direct feedback. This creates a foundation of psychological safety. Another critical strategy is to frame your message strategically. When dealing with high-context cultures, highlight harmony, emphasize relationships, and look for implied meaning. When interacting with low-context partners, be explicit, focus on facts and data, and ensure your message is clear and concise. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, learn to ask open questions. Instead of a direct demand like, "When can I expect this report?" rephrase it as an open-ended question that allows for a more indirect response. For example, "Will you have it by Thursday?" This approach gives your partner room to save face and communicate their true availability without a direct conflict. When negotiating with partners from indirect cultures, listen not just for what is being said, but for what is not being said. Qualifications and verbal pauses, like "perhaps," "we'll see," or "I'll try," and changes in body language often signal concerns that they won't express directly. Mastering these cultural communication tools transforms potential conflicts into collaborative opportunities, driving successful global negotiations and partnerships. Now let's explore 3 critical differences in communication styles and the implications they have for us. First, misreading silence. A Japanese colleague's thoughtful pause may be misinterpreted by an American as confusion or even a lack of confidence, potentially derailing the conversation. What one culture views as respectful reflection, another sees as awkward hesitation. Second, interruption styles. In Latin America, overlapping speech often builds connection and rapport. But this can overwhelm speakers from cultures that value an orderly, turn-taking approach to conversation. These contradictory norms can create unexpected friction and make both parties feel disrespected. Third, hierarchical considerations. In many Asian and Arabic societies, silence preserves face and avoids public disagreement, especially with superiors. Direct contradiction may be seen as deeply disrespectful. What's considered healthy debate in one culture can be seen as an aggressive challenge to authority in another. To bridge these gaps, we need practical strategies. First, slow down your speech patterns in cross-cultural settings. Second, avoid idioms and colloquialisms that don't translate. Third, confirm understanding through follow-up questions. And finally, practice cultural flexibility in your communication style. Embracing these differences enhances global teamwork, negotiation, and relationship building by respecting diverse communication styles across cultural boundaries.